Hey, thanks for coming back for another edition of Food Fears Unleashed with Greg. Today, that's what we are doing. We did pig ears, we did calamari, that turned out awesome. Today we're going a step further than the calamari, and we're doing octopus. So I'll get my fingers out of the way. We got eyes, tentacles, and this baby, they gotta be strong out there. I mean, this is suction cups. I'm not sure. So I got it from the Kim Sun Market, $24, and it was frozen. And the more it thawed out, the more I thought, I don't know if I can do this. But then in the back of my head, I got my wife's voice saying, "You paid $24, cook the darn thing, and let's go on with it." So that's what we're gonna do. And I promise you one thing with my videos. One thing that always annoyed me about YouTube videos is when they'd say, "Okay, and without ado," or "with ado," or "we'll be right back." Look, I'm making a stupid video about cooking something that should be, thousands of miles away. So anyhow, let's get started. How about that? So if you go to YouTube to figure out how to cook an octopus, you're gonna get all kinds of results. Some that are pretty gross, but what we're gonna do is this one. I'm gonna fry it. I'm not so sure about eating it just boiled. Some people eat it not even boiled. That's their stomach is a little stronger than mine, but look at that. I don't know if you can see it. In the camera here. Eyes. And so, but we're gonna cut this off basically, and then mainly eat the tentacles. Well, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know, some people might eat this stuff, but not this guy. Anyhow, I'm gonna wash her off real good. Like I said, first time doing this, and could be last, could be one of many. I mean, if this guy turns out like the calamari, we are going to be best friends, the old octopus and I. So while I got my water warming up, I figured I'd take you step by step what I'm going to do. I've got the chicken bouillon, the Dasada, again, #1 in Korea. And then while he's in the water, I'm going to salt and pepper it, and then just maybe to give it a little more flavor. I did end up liking the Tony's cherries, if that's his name. Anyhow, so I'm going to put that in the water just to kind of give it some flavor. Like I said, some salt and pepper. And then we will beat up a couple eggs. And I got my all-purpose flour. And then seasoning. And I thought, just to try something new, I've got the panko Japanese style breadcrumbs. So I'm going to dip it in the scrambled egg, put in the flour, put in the jing joing, and then put in the panko, and then put it in the pan. So we'll see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to add my salt. I don't know, a couple tablespoons. Looks like a couple tablespoons. I'm going to add some black pepper. Not sure why it turned the water white. Now she's clean. Black pepper. Yeah, pepper. Mr. Creo's. Let's just toss some of that in there. Yeah. And let's just give it a little love. Man, pepper. Yeah, it does. I don't have to worry about the fish smell now because the pepper's done killed that. But the octopus, it does have a fishy smell to it. And that right there looks like Cheney Lake. So while I got the octopus cooking, something else I'm going to get better at is ingredients, seasonings, that kind of stuff. So Kim Sun Asian Market, they've got ginger root. So I'm going to take just a piece off here. Check this out, I actually got a cutting board now. Yep, fresh. And then I'm gonna clean off this side. And then I'm gonna cut off the peel. You don't have to, but we are. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna slice it up and put it in the frying pan with the octopus when we get to that part. And let's see if I lose a finger. You ready? I'm gonna lose a finger. Yep. So let's just zest it. Zesting is good. And I got that much out of it. We're gonna zest some more. Maybe this side. Yeah, this side really gets with it. Nice way to file down your nails. Let's try this side. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna call that good. Get this out of here. Man, that smells good though. And now it's time to dunk the octo. So what they say is you gotta temper it. So you take him by his head and you dunk him in 3 times. You dunk him in, you bring him out for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do that 3 times. Oh, and it releases the fish smell. Wonderful. One more time. And then you just set them in there. So at this point, you know, I've heard anything from 20 minutes to 2 hours. So I'm going to crank the heat again because we put them in there. I'm gonna give them 20 minutes. Basically, you just want to make sure the tentacles are tender. So then from there, then we'll take them to the chopping board and then we'll start frying them up. Okay, so after about 30 minutes of boiling, it doesn't smell bad in the house. It smells like fish, but so let's go ahead and get this knocked out. We're going to take the head. He's still a little hot, so we'll just do it this way. Generally, they put them flat on the cutting table because you want to cut right above the eyes. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And then, like the calamari, there is the beak. But you know what? I'm not going to go into all this stuff here. Let's just cook the tentacles. You know, it's our first time. Let's not go overboard. So we're going to do that. Again, using the right tool. And I'll probably come back and after I cut the tentacles off, get some of that meat, because there is quite a bit there. Okay, so the oil's warm. Eggs mixed. I got my flour and the chicken bouillon mix here with a little salt and pepper. And then what I did, just to knock out one extra step, is I mixed the panko breadcrumbs with the changoin. And just to save a step. So, what I'm going to do, I've got my freshly cut ginger. Let's throw that in there. Ooh, she's hot. Very hot. Another one for the blooper reel. Let's turn down the heat. What do you think? Okay, so here we go. So there she is, guys. Fried octopus. It's amazing. The wife likes it. I like it. So take a little bite here. Even the thicker ones are good. It's a little chewy. I mean, it's kind of like lobster or something. But the batter was just fine. It's great. I just want to thank you for spending your time with me this afternoon. Hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you know something you want me to try, go for it. Email me. foodfearsunleashed@gmail.com. I'll do it. And everyone's been talking about eyeballs, so maybe we'll fry up some eyeballs. And as my grandmother always told me, there's starving little kids out there, so if you don't like it, clean your plate.